It's blue. Who the fucking thought this shit's blue?
Bro, look at that can. That can makes me not want to try, bro. That shit look. The can looks scary to me.
Like boss.
I ain't gonna lie, dude.
Whenever they have like cliche terms for like oversimplified images of success.
What's in there, man?
This shit holds it. It's just vodka, bro.
Those Yetis is something serious,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Those Yetis are serious.
Oh my god.
There's literally too much sand in there either.
I don't see it. Let's check the sand. I don't see no fucking sand. I mean,
Let me see.
probably, but nah. I don't
Yeah, it's so small you're not gonna see it.
Bro, it's vodka. Like it's sanitized it. Like you ain't got nothing to worry about.
And honestly, if you really just
I
saying
think
that
it's
shit
Sky.
probably make your bowels nice.
Sky?
And shit.
Yeah, man.
Get out like,
I might take a shot.
There
of
you
that.
go for it, man. It's been sitting there. I haven't been doing shit.
I wonder if I have a cup out here because I'm gonna need a little bit of that.
Oh yeah, a little,
Yeah, man.
little conversation. Like Kurt told me that liquid courage.
Liquid courage. It's truth. It's true, sheriff, too, man. You come out and say some shit like you. Yeah. I made an ass of myself a couple times on vodka.
We've been there.
The aftertaste tastes better than fucking Fort Local would, dude. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it is strong for sure, dude.
Let me taste it.
He drinks that nasty shit, man.
It'll get you drunk.
Yeah. It's in no time.
I'm on high gravity.
Dude, yeah, I had it before Local, like when it came out, like one time. Dude, I drank one and I got sick.
Have any of y'all ever vaped before?
Yeah, I tried it.
So every so often, bruh, like a hot ass piece of liquid will just shoot up in your tongue. You be
Right.
like, God damn, bro, that shit just hit me in the tongue, bro. Because that shit's coming through with the flames, bro. Like it be the smallest dot, but you know it's there. You know what I'm saying?
Hot in there.
It's got to be hot to turn it into the vapor, bro. That shit just hit me, and it goes away so quick because of how small it is. But I'm like, okay. I felt
like
that.
cooking bacon type.
Yeah, like
okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
I'll feel
cooking.
you.
Yeah, exactly. I understand. I respect that. Yeah.
I'll be careful. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All right.
Oh, but shit.
What flavor you got in there?
So I got a mixture. They're over there, actually.
Oh,
Those two
okay.
bottles right there.
You want a little taste from this?
Yeah. Just add a little in there.
NT.
Man, let my smoke some fucking cup.
Did you already
No, I'm going to take a shot right out of that.
Yeah, then
Okay.
chase it.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and then chase it. Yeah, yeah.
Pass around.
I'll wait for him to pop back in. He probably had to go drain the main vein again.
Everybody take a shot.
Once you break the seal, it's a wrap. That's what happens.
Yeah, he just stepped.
He
oh,
ju-
no, Greg did.
No, he did too.
Oh, for real?
He did
When went
too,
to go
yup.
get the vodka?
Yeah. Oh, no. Well, he pissed when he first got here, then went to get the vodka.
Damn.
Now I'm going to piss again. That's what happened, though. You break that seal, it's a wrap.
I thought you weren't. Oh, about to say, yeah.
Be a force
Actually, that's a good little taste.
Knock it right out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm ready for that Sarah 2L interview. Because you know I met her at work, where she was working at. After shit. And we was just like talking and shit. And then I was like, you know, she gave me her card. And I was like, man, I got to get this motherfucker in for an interview, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It starts sinking in. It's like, oh shit, let's drink vodka.
That's a good taster, too. Taste it.
Because I haven't even.
It does have a lot of fucking lemonade though, dude.
That helps cut it.
Yeah.
Came in
Cut.
handy.
Do you have enough slack for when y'all pass it back and forth?
I think so.
Greg don't have nothing to say.
Greg's gonna
Yes,
chill
are
until
we
he
live
has
on the
something,
air?
and that's when he'll lean up and be
Okay.
like,
All right. Yeah. The most important thing is you just want to make sure you're talking right directly into the center of it.
Okay.
Like that.
Like
You know
this?
what I- Yeah, like that.
Gotcha.
Like
And
this.
that can raise up, of course. You can
Oh,
bring-
word? Okay.
Yeah, you can bring that up.
Be like
So
this.
Yo.
It's like a mini mic stand.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. Tabletop. Tabletop convenience. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
This normally has more shit on it, but we did a photo shoot for the album cover, for like the iTunes cover.
I didn't even know you developed Menace material that much.
Oh yeah, it's
Was it gonna-
I've been slowly grinding. You know what I'm saying? But doing everything from the background, and then
So-
I'm gonna just pop out on
So
the
you're
ass.
doing music again? Well, not again, but you.
But
know-
I'm
you know
starting to
what
do it over in the corner.
Oh shit.
Yo, it's crazy. You got a nice little pad.
Hey,
bro.
look, man.
Got no kids.
Facts. No girl.
No girl.
Hey,
Facts.
you good. Hey,
So
good.
you just
I'm
come
out
home,
here.
I go to work. I'm gonna get fucked up.
That's
in my
it.
Garage.
That's it. That's it. I'm gonna enjoy the beautiful ones that come by. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Besides that, I'm gonna get this money and I'm gonna just grind. That's about it. Oh, but shit, let me go ahead and jump it off. Let me
Yeah,
start with my
good.
regular intro since I'm my co-host. Welcome to the Three Oak Podcast, where even the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace.
Taking so much from you, bro.
What's up? It's Nige Hood, man.
Let me get everybody to introduce themselves, actually.
What's going on? I'm Zach.
What's up, guys? My name's Ricardo.
You already know Greg on the drums.
And this is where the artists can be fans. And I think I just did my intro backwards for some reason. I don't know why. I did that shit wrong, though. Normally, you know what? The way my intro normally goes, me and my co-host trade back and forth. So we'd be like, bang, bang, bang. So I guess the fact that I did it by myself, I'm like, shit, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Did you find like some newfound confidence? Like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah. But, yeah, we here with Nige Hood, man. I just reconnected with my brother. It was kind of crazy how it all happened because I was meeting up with my homeboy that was meeting up with you, who I met you through. And
And
then,
it's crazy. I didn't even know Kurt was coming through. Like that
Yeah.
was a surprise. I see you first.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's a coincidence, but it's like a super coincidence.
the way
That's
the world
coincidence
works,
squared.
the energy brings everything around. And then this is his band. What do you call? What's the band name?
The folk rap band.
Folk rap. So yeah, I just want to jump right into that. The folk
Yeah.
rap. So you created your own genre at this point. Is that pretty much what's going on?
I guess that's the most marketable way to put it. Yeah,
That's the most marketable way. Yeah, I
No,
mean,
but I feel like honestly, I feel like folk rap has always been around, but I just never really knew what to. It kind of came out of me making music. You know what I'm saying? Always being different and alternative, and having my way of like kind of doing it. And there's certain people that I feel like did that tradition, like Tribe Called Quest.
yeah.
I feel
Okay,
like, you
I
know
see what you're saying.
I feel like what Chance the Rapper does now.
The storytelling.
It's storytelling.
Slick
It
Rick,
is
Slick Rick, man.
Slick Rick.
That's
The motherfucking ruler.
yeah.
So I just came up with the word so I could call myself something, because you can't like if I just talked about trapping, or if I was like a fly guy rapper, or if I talked about girls, then I could be like, yeah, I do this and tell people. But I realized I can't tell people how I sound, because
I
it
see
would
what you're
take
saying.
forever. So let me just
That's
call
true.
it something.
Folk rap, yeah. Wouldn't that be fire if like iTunes go ahead drop you your own category too?
They will.
Yeah.
They
They
will.
will. They
Yeah,
will
they
at
will.
some point,
You know
right?
what I'm saying? It will, you know.
So how long you been working with your band?
Oh man, this has been a beautiful story. Okay, so
Yeah, how did everybody come to be?
I met Greg. Okay, I met these different people at different times. I met Greg dropping off a friend of mine out in Charlotte. He's an artist named Alamuto. I dropped him off after like a trip to Atlanta, and then I met Greg, and that was like 2 years ago. And
Okay.
then, you know, like how I said, I've always been alternative and different, so I've always like wanted to figure out how to grow and change and, you know, offer something closer to my sound. And I lucked up because a guy named Calvin Rambert, is that how you say his last name? Yeah, Rambert in Charlotte. He's a guitarist, and I linked up with him last summer, and he was like, yo, I started this band called Blue House. It's a band, and actually a lot of people they
Charlotte.
played Raleigh. So a lot of people
Oh,
there,
okay.
like Brass, they played a show for Brass Month.
Oh, shit,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Like 2 months ago. It was fun as hell, dude.
For real?
Dude,
Where was it at? Was it at the warehouse thing
it was
you
the
were telling?
warehouse thing, yeah,
Okay,
that's
the
what
thing
I'm
we were
talking
talking about
about,
earlier.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we were there with let me
I
see,
definitely missed that,
Oh
though.
man, who else was there? The mic right here. and shit.
Oh yeah. It sounded good though. Yeah, he sounded good.
All
Yeah.
right, cool. The Edge.
So like,
So that was like 2 months ago when
Yeah,
y'all.
Yeah, I
So
think it was 2
okay.
months ago
So-
we came here. It's been a while, man. We're
Yeah.
gonna come back again, man. It was fun as hell here.
Oh, basically, it's like a lot of different. We're from all different bands,
Yeah,
so you kind of
basically.
like pull it together.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
So everybody was kind of doing their own thing musically.
Yeah.
And then everybody came together with the folk rap thing.
Yeah,
and I
exactly.
just came up to us individually, you know.
because
You
actually,
wanna play, man.
and
Wanna
I
play
got
for me, dude.
Yeah.
Sure, dude.
Yeah.
and I got
yeah.
some indoctrination through Blue House, because, you know, most of them are already in bands. Shout out to Roscoe, who's the front of their band. He's the vocalist. And
Okay.
he's just such a take charge type of individual.
Yeah.
I kind of got a lot of knowledge on, okay, because I used to overthink a lot of stuff like, dang, da-da-da-da-da. He's like,
tell
no,
him to
it's just
chill
going to happen. We're going to
sometimes.
do it. I'm like, oh, dang. So then when they, you know, they're doing their own thing. They're big. So it's like, I can't have them back me all
And
the
they're
time.
based out of Charlotte.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had to put together my own thing.
Damn, that's
And
what's
since then,
up.
we've done DC. We've done
New York.
So y'all been rolling.
Blind Tiger.
Yeah.
So y'all been rolling as a band for 2 years.
Well,
no.
here's the thing. It
On
was
and
Blue
off and
House
shit.
was the backing band for him, and
Okay.
then
like
he
a
asked
few
us to come along.
months.
I gotta
Okay.
give a shout out to Leanna Eden. That's where
Yeah.
the band I came from. Leanna
Okay.
Eden, the Garden of, and he got me from there. But yeah, we're Leanna Project's no longer together, but that's where that came from. He pretty much asked Leanna, and I said sure.
So this is the first band you've ever worked with?
Blue House is. I have to say
Blue House is the first one.
Yeah.
Okay,
But-
okay.
But
I think we worked with you for like about a year.
Yeah, it was through the whole summer. And another thing that was happening, because it's a whole scene that just started working, because Brianna Daniels, and we're just shouting out people that we know, but she started allowing people to have house parties, so we started doing house
so this
shows.
is just like a down-ass chick
And
that was
people
just
could
doing like house parties and shit, but it would be live shows?
I mean, she was dating Jess in Blue House, so like we're all connected.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. Yeah, it's the Charlotte
all in
community,
the family type of shit.
Yeah, the Charlotte community, music community is really coming together, and that's, I think it's...
It is, because I was like, when I first got introduced to it, it was AMCS Bodega.
Bruh,
so I did... that was a
times,
moment, dog. That shit was wild, bro.
But to me, that was a great time because, bro, since then there's never been
something that big.
Show that big.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Was crazy, man.
We did the first and second show. Me and my homeboy Leon, we performed at the first and second show.
I performed at the second.
The second one too?
Yeah, it was at the Chop Shop.
Yep. We did the first two were at the Chop Shop. Yep.
And whatchamacallit? Who filmed? There was somebody
Shane.
That I.
Oh, you talking about the dude that was with us?
No, some dude that was with me.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That shit was big, bro. And then so we went out there because that was when me and my homeboy Leon, we were rapping like real heavy. So we did those. Those are the biggest shows we ever did. Yeah, and then probably the second biggest show we did, because it was like 700 people out in that motherfucker, bro.
That shit.
Bro, it was crazy, bro. At the Chop Shop, that shit was jumping all day.
And then they eventually took it to the Fillmore.
Going back to the conversation we had earlier, the Chop Shop was actually no longer open. So that's what I'm saying.
When you said all the good venues are closing,
all the good venues in Charlotte's closing. Yeah, Chop Shop's gone, Tremont.
Bro, shout out this Namus. Them niggas, Namus and Family Matters, because they were the ones that put it together.
Oh yeah,
them niggas brought Nipsey Hussle to the Chop Shop. Bro.
Oh yeah, they did. And shoot, not far later, they had for the fifth bodega, they had Currency.
Oh word, I missed that
the
one.
Fifth or the sixth one.
I think I went to 3 bodegas. I performed in 2 and went to I went to the first 3, but I only performed in the first 2.
Word,
yeah.
That was an amazing time. Like, that was
a good time.
Exciting time in Charlotte, because I feel like that's where a lot of people saw what could be possible, and then people started just going their own ways, and I feel like over time the talented people started meeting with the ambitious people.
Yeah, and started making moves.
You know
but you know what's crazy is that y'all we're probably talking 5 years ago at this point, easily. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we ended almost 10 years ago. If you want to start talking about 09.
Yeah, maybe
you know
exactly. That's what I'm thinking. 09, 010, maybe, or 2010. So, you know what I'm saying? But
the Cat Williams like 905, 910.
But that was something Charlotte always had. The music scene was still more together than like Raleigh. I feel like Raleigh's music scene was always like, there were moments when it was together, but I feel like y'all have held like a more consistent local come together run.
I feel like,
but I don't know either because I wasn't in it 100%.
I feel like the difference is you get a push and pull with the Raleigh-Charlotte thing, because Raleigh's full of people who I feel like are more genuine music lovers, and when they see somebody who's out there doing it and trying it and on stage giving the performance, they get excited about that, and that's why I feel like it's a great bed for playing music. And in Charlotte, people are more focused on image. And that can be good.
It's hard to get people out to shows in Charlotte.
People don't want to have a humble show.
I see what you're saying.
It would be people, maybe like all those people that came to see Ace, if it was just them, they would be bigging up they dude. They would be showing like, oh, this is my guy.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's 10, 15 people here.
That's my nigga,
In Charlotte, people want to like, yo, I will go support, but I'd rather be there if everybody's there. If it's a
got
move,
got you. Okay.
Today was a good example. Like, people like, they probably passing by and like I saw big.
No. Yeah, y'all had a lot of people coming in off the street. Yeah, y'all.
That wouldn't happen in Charlotte. They'd probably like hear.
Oh, okay. So that's a difference.
And then you walk past them, they'll be like, "Yo, you were really good, bro."
Yeah.
And I don't.
But they were outside the whole time listening through glass type of shit. Yeah.
People are trained. It's like in Charlotte, people are told, "Oh, you're in Charlotte. Charlotte's big." Da, 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 da. So people kind of. A lot of people who live in Charlotte aren't necessarily. You've been born. Your family's been here.
Yeah, born and raised.
My family's been here.
So you've always been in Charlotte.
Yeah,
and you've always been in Charlotte as well.
Yeah, for the longest.
And what about you?
From Connecticut originally.
Connecticut. Okay.
And there are a lot of people who aren't from there, so I feel like there's expectation to have some type of strong culture, strong bond. I feel Raleigh has that stronger, real bond.
Yeah.
With local music, because you look at the lineup for Hop Scotch, a lot of these things have local.
That's great. I just saw it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's some local niggas out here doing it. Yeah.
In Charlotte, they don't do that shit. I'm not hating or nothing. It's just the different.
It's just different. Yeah.
Social media is king. in Charlotte.
In
Like,
Charlotte?
it's,
Okay.
It's a lot of people who like are moved there, and you know they just don't. They don't
And I'm glad you said that. So social media is king there,
Yeah.
which you can make a lot of money on social media. But I feel like to me, it's not used enough here.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, shoot, y'all got Miriam in the first. Like, that's a big thing to have. She is a radio personality who
That's true.
actually brings. They don't really bring the artists. Okay, in Charlotte, the artists that get brought to the radio station are based off of maybe like a connection that they personally have. It's not a whole lot of, oh, this is where Miriam's the actual individual who's like, these are what people like out in the city. I want to bring them on. It's
The
not
show and shit like that. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
an amazing thing.
That's true.
And
Yeah,
Charlotte-
we've never had that. At least I don't. Not that I know of. I know. You know what I'm saying? Because I know when I was really out here doing. Because it was like a 1 year to a year and a half run where I was doing my own shows for every single month, and them bitches was jumping like a muff. You know what
I
I'm saying?
did one of them. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Sometimes you partner with Rasta.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo, shout out to Povik Nation.
Yeah. Shout out. And he just did a big joint at the Poorhouse maybe like no more than a month ago.
Yo, was it the
I can't
Beats
remember
and
what it's.
Bars?
Yes. No. Wait. Was it?
I know Beats and
No.
Bars.
Beats and Bars is Crystal.
Okay, where
Crystal. But he did something. I can't even remember what the name was now. Oh, it was like a festival though. It had like a festival lineup of like 5 or 6 hours of straight hip hop, and it had like all the niggas in Raleigh that's really out here too on there. That shit was popping, bro. It was on like a Wednesday night, and that bitch was jumping.
Word, man.
Yeah.
That's lit,
So
man.
yeah, Rasta still. Matter of fact, him and King Phil came here to do a little episode to promote it and shit. So
Word.
yep.
Yeah, we saw King Phil out there, man. Shout out to King Phil.
Shout out to King Phil.
Shout out to Dave Has Wings. Have you met him?
I haven't met
David
him.
Butler. He was out there.
Okay.
But he's from Charlotte. Went to Winston-Salem State, but as a tastemaker.
Okay. He's
It's a
an
fun word these
influencer.
days. Yeah, he's an influencer.
Influencer.
But, no, but he actually is. You know, a lot of people just like want to just cool.
Exactly.
He actually like
He's
thinks
actually
about
just-
this shit.
Yeah,
Like, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? He's like, all right.
Oh yeah, I had
This
lost my
happened.
train of thought. Like I was saying, I do appreciate that about Charlotte, that the imagery and the social media is used. Like even though it's not used as, there's a lot of talent here, but I feel like it's not presented the right way. So like it'll be recepted and respected amongst us because we're at these shows every. You know, I'm at the show, nigga. I see it. You lit. You know what I'm saying? Like I see it, but then when I see it online, I'm like, I have no reason to click on that. You know what I mean? Just off the way it looks. And it's like that. I feel like that's
it is.
that presentation's everything, bro.
Yeah,
And it's
very
not
much
really
is.
everything, but we've seen presentation take some shitty
It's a
people
lot,
real
no,
far. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, so you gotta have that.
Games.
Yeah. Yo, you know who I really fucked with it out in Charlotte though for the bodega though?
Who?
Motherfucking Straight Drop Gang.
Yo.
I fucked with them. What happened to them? Are they still together? I see Tang is still out here doing his thing.
Yeah, I know Tang is. I never really knew the cast like that, but I
Yeah.
know that. I mean, anytime Family Matters does, because Family Matters, they got like a brick and mortar store.
I saw that. Yep.
So like whenever they do an event and stuff like that, you know, Straight Drop's out there. But you know, like I
Straight
feel like
Drop had
things
that
come in
GPS
waves,
shit.
too.
That went hard, bro. That was what they performed that shit at the first bodega.
Yeah.
We GPS where he stayed at. I was like, yo, you got that information, nigga? 10-4, my nigga. Let's go. I was like,
Hey.
this is the most gangster shit on record right here. But shit. But damn, man. All right, so let me jump back into like regular like interview questions real quick. So just get a little bit about you. So Nige Hood, you are a what?
Black man.
Hey, every
A
time I do
Virgo.
that, people
I'm a
always say that.
Taurus.
Every time I do that, they never say what they rap. Like
Yeah,
they always say
exactly.
that. That's why I'm just like, I'm never gonna leave that alone. I'm just
That's
be
a
like,
good question, man.
yeah. So
But honestly, I'm not one of those people who, I mean,
you're a black man.
I'm just me.
You say folk rap genius.
I'm the
Yeah.
folk rap genius, man.
Folk rap genius. How long? So you're from the Charlotte area. You pretty much born and raised your whole life,
Born and
pretty
raised,
much.
yeah.
And so, how long you been doing this rapping thing?
Been writing raps as a little young whippersnapper with dreams of being a recording artist since I was like
Snapper.
12 years old. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I've been writing songs ever since I was a little kid. I was into like oldies and shit, like a lot of like Jimi Hendrix,
Yeah.
Simon Garfunkel. Part of what made me want to write songs how I did, like in the folk style, is a lot of 60s music had that element.
That's true. Yeah. That real, that funk shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and just like writing about daily life type stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I put out my first mixtape when I was in high school, my senior year.
So you were rapping at school as well, too?
Yeah, I was rapping. I mean, it was like middle school. You know, I was known. High school, I was known for doing it, and then college went to Howard for 1 year. I was known for doing it there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you went up to Howard?
Yep.
And then then you came back to Charlotte, Central.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I came back to North Carolina, and that's why I was at Central.
Gotcha.
And from there, that's really when it was kind of on me to have to like, okay, if I want to do this music shit, I got to put shows together. I gotta like, and real talk. Kurt not here right now, but Kurt was actually with me like by my 11th grade year.
Yeah.
Like my 10th grade year, I started putting out records online and stuff, and people.
And that's when I
started
met
seeing
you.
it. Right
Around that time. Yeah.
Well, I say 11th grade.
Yeah.
my junior year.
Yeah. I know what you meant.
You know what I'm saying? That's when I started like, okay, I got to put a show together. So Motor Code Music Hall, we've got to reach out. I don't know if you went to it, but it was called the. Was it called The Experience or something? It was some
Out
shit.
in Durham?
Yeah, Motor Code. But
that does sound familiar.
Yeah, The Experience.
Yeah,
and
I
The
didn't
Experience
go,
Part
but I
2.
remember seeing the flyers and
But
shit
that
for
shit
it.
was big, and that's just where I kind of started doing it myself. Like,
Yeah.
okay, it's not just putting songs on. Let's put some shows together.
Yeah, start
So
like
kinda-
pushing it out there for real.
Yeah. And
So
then
like what? So how many projects deep are you in since that
a
point?
lot. Well, since I put out like 10 projects over. the
Damn,
course.
really?
Yeah, you know.
I mean, I know you. Every time I'm on Instagram, you got something pushing.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And but that was like, I mean, I've been doing it for over 10 years.
Return of the Nasty sticks out the most to me, just because that name is just so fire, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that name, like if there's anything, like that's why it was like so. Like when you were like performing today, you were like Nige Hood, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm terrible at. I was like, damn, I got to get more like that. Like keep reminding people what your name is,
Yeah.
where they can find you. Like you were good at that. I'm shit at that, bro. I hit you one time, maybe. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Catch me when I
And
get
then
off.
at the end, hey,
Yeah,
yo, take
catch
out
me.
your phones. Everybody take out
catch
your phones.
me, yo. If you want to link with me, I'm off. I'll be around. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm terrible at that shit. And then, like once you said "Return of the Nasty," everybody was like, "Oh,
What?
okay, hold up now. We might have been missing something this whole time." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers started tuning in and shit. But so then now you said you got a show coming up too as well, right?
Yeah, actually,
Out there in the West Coast, and everybody's going.
Oh yeah, everybody's
Excited, bro.
going,
I'm
man.
so excited
Well,
about it.
Ricardo's
Y'all excited?
not going because actually Ricardo, Ricardo's filling in this weekend because shout out to Brandon Henry. That's the regular basis, but like we
Okay.
said, we're in the community, so
Yeah, it's all.
Brandon
it's all
got
part of-
fucked by some
Any
cops.
need.
Not
He
literally.
did. In Raleigh too. It was in Raleigh.
It was in
Yeah.
Raleigh.
Oh,
He's
these
at
motherfuckers
driving
out here
school.
get you, boy. You better
Yeah.
move smart out here.
So they gave
Yeah,
him,
get you.
They
Yeah,
gave
they
his
get you.
driving school. He should have just had driving school, got it transferred up here, and then gotten off
Right.
work.
That's all I'm saying, yeah.
No, but then Ricardo couldn't come, so that's why it happened.
Damn.
It's
But-
been a while. I've been with Naj in about like 3 months, right? Oh yes.
Some time,
Yeah.
a little time,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, man, it happens.
But we're going up to actually to keep it in order. On the 24th, well, actually the 23rd of September, there's a show in Charlotte at Marshall Park,
Okay.
which is a
Marshall
big
Mathers.
park.
Oh,
Marshall
that's
Mathers.
fun.
8 is it at 6 Mile?
And then the next
8 Mile.
day, because we
I
actually
don't
just
know why I
got
thought
hit
it
up
was 6
about
for a
that
second.
on Thursday.
Go ahead.
And then the next day on the 24th, we're gonna be playing in Winston-Salem at a venue called Art for Art's
You've been
Sake.
traveling like a motherfucker doing this music thing.
Yeah, man. When the money coming?
That's a fact. Hey, it's gonna come, bro. It's gonna come.
Yeah,
but
it's
you
gonna
know what
come.
it is though? It's like you put in so much free work, boy. You're like, boy, this bitch gonna pay one day. You know
Exactly. And another thing I learned too is like I used to like, and this is one thing that I was talking to Wells about this. I've been doing a whole lot of like, I did a whole lot of like honing in on like identifying myself with my success at music.
Yeah.
So it created this despair because it's always I'm always gonna want more. So
Mm-hmm.
if I always want more, then I in turn was beating myself up. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, being
It's like
despair.
the most dedicated dude I ever collabed with right here.
For real?
Yeah.
You've like
And
saying
all of
that-
other bands I've been with, so many bands around Charlotte I've been with so far since the past 2.5 years. It's just like, yeah. One after the other. It's like next. You know. just like-
Yeah, isn't that like a stigma
Nobody's
with
not on
bands?
time right with this stuff.
Bands have a hard time staying together, don't they?
It
Well,
is.
you
It's
dealing
like a
with
relationship
people.
with 3 other people.
It's tough.
Yeah, that's a lot of people to just like keep on. I mean, same with hip hop groups, but like
But,
bands,
I mean,
hey,
but,
yeah,
but I mean, you see it in hip hop. You even see it amongst hip hop artists.
that's true. Yeah, and just
Egos
their
is
rap
hard
crew.
for
Yeah,
egos.
that's true.
Drama, man. You gotta keep the drama low.
Because like you've probably been doing bands your whole, like all of them. They probably
No, ask them. Like,
Yeah,
they
y'all-
got stories about.
Yeah, I was about to say, y'all you've been in bands your whole life, pretty much, right?
Yeah, I've been in bands.
How many bands at this point?
It's probably. Oh shit, I'm in a lot of bands now.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I've probably been through like 4 or 5, and the first one was with my brother. So that's like siblings.
That's how.
and,
That's normally how it starts. I feel like
Yeah.
most people that had a band. Matter of fact, my co-host, so the dude that does all my production, Agent Mitty, his brother.
Yo, shout out to Dude.
Yeah, you know he's out in L.A. You might need to link up with him when he's out. Are you going to be in L.A. for that show?
Yeah, no, October 14th. Yes.
Is it in L.A.?
In L.A.
I'll give you his
He
contact.
should come
He's
out.
there.
He would have a good time out
Yeah,
there.
he lives out there now. He moved out there to do the music and the acting thing.
Word.
Yeah, so when y'all go out there, he could probably link up with y'all at some point because that's
I
all
would
he's been
love
doing.
to.
Yeah, he's been
I'm
acting
gonna
his
reach out
ass
to him
off.
before and just have
Just
him.
to touch
you know,
base and
have
shit.
him, you know, tell
Yeah.
him to come out, you know what I'm
Yeah, that'd be dope. But
We're ready to do it, man.
yeah, but you said you've been in with your that's what I was about to say. He was in the band. He's still in the family band. Well, not anymore because he's in Cali. But his mom is the lead vocalist. Does like Caribbean singing, like ill as fuck. Priscilla, I think, is like her stage name, or there might be a.
She just sounds sexy, bro. I don't know.
No disrespect to Mitty's mom.
Yeah. Shout out, yo, I love you. I love
But
y'all.
what is it? His brother, who was my co-host, and the guy that did all my early videos, the one that Fannie Mae was in, the guy that shot that video, he's the drummer for the band, and he's also the co-host for this show. And then Mitty does my production and everything, and recording and all that. But now that he's there, we had to set up here and send him the vocals. Like, I haven't recorded in a hot minute, bro. But I was on them sticks. I was on them cigarettes bad, bro. Like, this is my first week off of them. This is my first week off of them.
Yeah, I remember
I've been
you had
a-
the
yeah.
gravity bong in your old spot. You still got the gravity bong?
I don't. Bruh, I'm not gonna lie to you, bruh. My lungs cannot handle that shit no more, bruh.
Word.
Bruh, cause we used to gravity bong,
Yeah,
bruh.
bruh.
And we used to be smacked like a motherfucker off them
Yes,
joints, bruh.
real talk, bro.
Yeah, bruh, inside of the little thing, but I haven't done that in so long, bruh. I'm terrified to do that shit
It's
right now,
dangerous.
bruh.
I hung out with this guy that we worked together one summer, and I go hang out at his crib. And
It was the townhouse, right?
Yeah, that was
Yup,
the townhouse.
The townhouse,
yeah.
yep.
And all this guy would have
townhouse is legendary,
is
boy.
mid weed. All he had was mid.
Got some
But he had a
mids,
gravity bomb, so all we did was just like do gravity hits. It would be a weird feeling.
Mix
but
it with
at least you were high
tobacco.
a little
Mix it with a
bit.
little bit of
Yeah,
tobacco.
yeah,
yeah.
And I would mix it with
Spliff minus
the
spliff.
burgundy. It's like literally like the Yingling color, but
Yeah.
that pack of American Spirits. I don't know
Oh,
if you've ever
man.
had those, like the
think I did,
fully
yeah.
full body organic ones.
Yeah.
Put a little bit of that on top. Boy, we used to be fucked up because that tobacco,
was. It get you
that tobacco
Hit
have
you
your
straight,
head.
yeah.
Bro, I smoked
Yeah, that
dope.
tobacco get your head right immediately, and then it take like about 5 minutes. You be like, God damn, boy, I'm smacked.
You
Yeah,
gotta put cocaine in your blunts now.
bro. At this point,
That's basically
if I
what
just-
that
if I-
is. It's
exactly,
like-
it was like
it's
putting
like a
cocaine on
hype
top of the
to your
blunt, bro.
Like,
Yeah, bro, that shit's
oh,
crazy.
Baby cocaine.
Bruh, so now that we're on drugs, we might as well just go ahead and get into it.
Let's talk about it.
What kind of drugs have we experimented with in our lives?
Well,
you're
have
talking to
you
the
done
right
that?
ones.
Okay. I feel like I'm at the table for the drugs. Okay, let's go. So cocaine.
I just did Percocet for
you
the
raise
first
hand
time.
for this, or-
I've done cocaine.
Oh yeah. I want to
No.
hear reviews and everything.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Cocaine, I will say, is a hell of a drug.
You did it? I'm scared
Yeah.
because I've never heard a horror story from it. All
No,
I've heard is
cocaine
how
is fucking fun.
That's what I'm saying. All I've heard is amazing things about cocaine.
Nah, because you
That's
talk to
why I
people who
haven't
haven't
done
strung out on it. Probably.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah. Like I've
Yeah.
always heard amazing things about cocaine. Like boy, like everybody that I've known, even like goody people, right? They'll be like, they say they try cocaine one time, right? They'd be like, I mean, I've done it before. They're like, I'm not addicted to it, but I mean, if somebody just pulls it out, I'm not gonna say no. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's the rule, dude. That's why you don't get addicted to it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the I mean, I'm pretty sure people have great stories about heroin.
That's true.
But,
Until
you know,
they've
you
been
gotta
on
be
it.
careful.
Until they've been on it for a month.
No, there are people who. I mean, shit. I listened to Miles Davis autobiography, and he was talking
always
about.
on heroin, dude.
No, but I mean, he ended up kicking it cold turkey. But what he did say is, it's not a fun thing to be hooked on, but
Oh, hell no.
the high is probably one of the best highs
It's like-
that you'll ever feel.
It's like the same high you get from like 5 Roxy's.
That's the same.
5 Roxy's?
Yeah.
Roxy
What
Soda
are
on
Roxy's?
Oh, they're like
A
Roxy
pain
Soda on
pain
just
pill.
pain pills.
Yeah.
Oh, pain pills.
Yeah, so
Nah,
like synthetic
I never did the
heroin
pain
is what
pills.
it is.
Nah.
You know what I've always wanted to do though? Like I was selling mad bud. Like I was like for like 5 years. That's when everything stopped for me. So I was
Morphine.
selling like 2 O's, like 2.5 O's a week for like 5 years, just like at all times.
Is that how you bought it?
Hey man, you know the bag came. The bag came. I just did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, they ran through the townhouse. They raided the townhouse.
So that made you wake. Did it put things on pause in reality or in
It
your
put
mind?
everything on pause because I had to move back home with my mom to save money. I probably spent like $8,000 and like $8,000 to $10,000, maybe probably like $8,000 in like lawyer fees and all type of shit to beat it.
But you was sitting on some bread though. You probably was feeling.
I did,
mad
but I damn
comfortable
near
before
blew through most of it though on getting myself out of trouble for that next year because I finally got approved for a year of probation and 225 hours community service. So it was like after all the lawyer fees, I had to pay for a new door frame on the apartment complex.
because they kicked the shit
Because
off.
like you don't realize how much shit you got to pay for. You know what I mean? It's like,
Well, that's what they want. They
show
want
no
the money.
remorse when they
If you can't
come
get
Yeah.
the money, then they want your time.
and that's another thing, bruh. They robbed niggas, bruh.
Yeah,
they
they
just
do.
came
Take their
through,
shit.
took all my bread, bruh. I was like, I had like $700 just in cash in the house. They took all that shit, checked all that,
yeah.
and then
Drug money.
them niggas made me pay taxes on the bud I didn't even get to sell yet.
They made you pay taxes on weed that's
That I
not
didn't even get-
sellable.
No,
It's
yeah,
illegal. They should just burn it.
So even after I
did
got
my
done
shit.
everything, I still owed like $1,700 more. No, $2,700 more for the bud that they took from me because I have to pay taxes on that shit.
You know, there's
It's all
sometimes
about
people.
money.
There's some people who leave jail.
It's
owing
crazy,
money.
bruh.
There's some people who leave jail owing bills.
Easy, bro.
like,
It's all about the money, bro. The court system's all about money, bro.
Whoever is the man behind all of this.
it was
if
it was
you are
smart
listening,
planning,
sir,
It was smart planning. I
you're
give it to you.
ruining lives. Out
You're
here.
ruining lives, but I can understand because you making bank
Bro,
right
you
now.
getting-
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's how you keep the scales.
But
how you
yeah,
want
they
them.
got me. But throughout that whole time that I was selling, I wanted to get into selling pills so bad, bro, because that money was crazy in pills, bro.
No, and this is
That pill money was insane,
and this
bro.
is, well, this
Same
is
shit
something
you
that
get,
somebody
like,
told me.
But you get popped as a rap
It-
for you, know?
no.
It's a rap
Nah.
for you, dog.
He's like, this is your
But
name
look.
right here in this thing, I guess.
Yeah.
No,
dog.
you want to get bob for selling weed. You
Exactly,
don't want to get
exactly.
bob for selling
It's nothing
higher
else.
than weed. It's a little bit more of a problem.
Because that's what my lawyer said, bro. I went to 5 lawyers and they were all like, "You're gonna have to take a plea deal." I was like, bro, I can't have 2 fucking felonies, bro. That's out of control.
Wait, what's
like,
the other felony?
So intent to sell and then maintain and dwelling in like possession of the home or whatever.
Having the trap house?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So, and so like I went to like 5 lawyers. All 4 of them were like, "You gotta take a plea deal. It's gonna be on your record." I'm like, "Nigga, hell no, bro. I can't get no fucking job with 2 felonies, bro. Are you crazy? Like, fuck no, like no, bro." The 5th lawyer, it was this black dude. Shout out, I gotta start remembering his name, but I'm gonna start shouting you out. And I'm gonna try to get you.
Because some of the
Shout out-
listeners might need a lawyer. so
Yeah,
you
bro,
never know,
facts,
man.
facts. I know he's in North Raleigh and it's a black dude. This nigga went in there, right? Me and my mom went there and we were in the room. He's like, "Tell me what happened, blah, blah, blah." He's looking at my paperwork, right? He was like, he smiled before he read, so he's reading the paperwork. This nigga smiles like, and I said, bro, lawyers are so, I fuck with lawyers
Because they can be an asshole.
and they're the
They
most
know.
gangster niggas in the world because they fucking control the court system.
Bro, they know.
They just know. So he's like, "Oh, I can get you off, but it's gonna cost you." I was like, "God
like-
damn."
So he laughed at the cha-ching. A cha-ching went in his head.
Exactly.
probably
That,
like,
he laughed at the dollars he could
this
get.
nigga got-
I was like, "How much?" He was like 35 before I even opened the book.
wait.
$3,500.
$3,500 to
Before-
even look at the case?
Yeah, to even fully open the case. 35 before I even opened this case. I was like, "Damn, bruh." But I had the money, so I was like, "All right, hold on, let me hit the bank real quick, make a call."
Mine as
Did
well,
it?
man.
He told me what the judge. This nigga was so fly. He called me a week before we went to court. Like, "All right, boom, you got a year of probation and 225." I was like, "Are you serious?" He was like, "Yeah, bro. We went to court. I was just there to be there, bro." I went up there, stood, said guilty. They were like, "Cool, we'll give you a year of probation, 225 hours, and you can wipe it after that." It was like that quick, bro. If you got that money talking that legal system.
Oh yeah.
But
Sure.
like he told my mom to leave because he was like, "I like to speak with my client." So when my mom left, he was like, "All right, yo, keep it real with me. Was there anything other than what's on this paper in your house? Was there any guns? Was there any coke? Anything? He was like, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I get in front of this judge and he says he found something else that you didn't tell me about, I'm gonna just look at you like, you shit out of luck, my nigga. I was like, okay,
Did he
bruh.
say my nigga? That would been so cool.
This is a hood, bruh. Yes, he said my nigga.
No!
This nigga's hood as fuck, bruh. He's hood, but he's about that lawyer life,
Yo,
bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We need more lawyers actually like that.
Bruh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We need
dog.
more
Like, he
hood
kept it
lawyers.
100% real with me, like, cause like he told my mom was like, why do I have to leave? And he was like, I need you to go. Like, he wasn't even about to speak until she left.
You know what? No, what should happen? This is what we should all encourage in communities. Period.
More black lawyers.
No, yeah, like if you watch The Godfather, the first one,
Yes.
the guy Robert Redford, the one who wasn't even in the family, right? The only American one. They made a point to send him to, Robert Duvall. Thanks, Ian. They said, shout out to my big brother. And Robert Duvall, because they was like, yo, we want to have somebody who know, because all it is, all you got to do is just know, and all you got to do is know, because the thing is, it's like they say they say cop a plea because they try to set it up because they know that eventually, okay, you got to take the lesser of two. We're gonna get this dude's bread,
and the paperwork is like half the length.
right?
Like they
but
can
let's
just
say
sign
you
the
know,
paper and get rid of it, and they don't have to think about it no more.
but let's say you know the law, just like they might know the law to get you off, but they don't want to do it. But if you know the law to get you off, then I don't need no fucking lawyer.
That's some fly shit. Like when all your kids, like you have like 5 kids, one's a doctor, one's a lawyer, one's a police officer, or like a nigga. What?
You good? And all you gotta do is
Like if I have my kids like that, bro, like I'm gonna let them know
sure he
daddy's doing
graduates.
some shady shit. Make sure I'm good out here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got
yeah,
you.
bro. Yeah, like I'm calling my son. I had to drop a body earlier, bro. Just take care of that
yo.
shit for me, bro.
Yo, what's the procedure?
going on here, bro?
And especially to have one
Like,
who's a cop.
Exactly.
Have a cop.
And like a detective cop, like the nigga on the murder scenes, like
That's what we should all do. We should all make sure, like just like we saw a sign for I think it was Halifax Court.
Halifax Court. Yeah. I see.
It was like the neighborhood reunion. Like it's an annual reunion. That I
You
guess
gotta start
that's the
pulling up at that
hood or
shit.
whatever, you know what I'm saying, if you're from there. And I was thinking every place like Halifax Court, back in Charlotte, if you had Boulevard Home, who is the 5 smartest black kids here? Who's the 5 smartest
in the
kids
hood
here?
or in these neighborhoods?
Let's make sure this dude goes to college and gets a law degree.
That's how the Irish motherfuckers did in Boston.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and that's how they kept
Black
everything.
Mass,
Yeah.
he had an FBI agent.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that's
That Johnny Depp played.
yeah, that too. But I was thinking of the fucking like the Leonardo DiCaprio and the Jack Nicholson shit. Like
Who's that?
Oh, the
he sent Matt Damon to like
Damn, what was that movie?
that?
I know exactly what you're talking about. I
And
can't think
And
now.
he ended up getting killed at the.
What movie?
Matt Damon shoots. What's it called? It was called not the Defiant, not the. It was one of around the time. I get it mixed
Yeah.
up with the one
was
about
the
the
90s,
CIA.
right?
No, it's the
Oh,
early
like
2000s.
mid-
Early 2000s?
Yeah, mid 2000s.
Yo, the 90s and the early 2000s, them shits is damn near the same
Good
at this
Shepherd.
point in my life,
The
bro.
Good Shepherd.
Them shits be running together like a motherfucker, bro.
I can't think of it.
I'd be like, you sure that wasn't the 90s?
But
They'd
that
be
was
like,
a
no,
good
that was early 2000s.
That was my era right there.
The early 2000s or the 90s?
The Departed.
Late 90s and early 2000s.
That's
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
It's The Departed.
The
That's
The
what it is.
Departed. Okay.
Departed.
Yeah. I need to brush up on that. You know what other movie I need to watch on, just because it's just been too long since I've seen it, is Heat.
What's he?
Heat is a heist movie with
Was it with the trucks?
Robert De Niro.
Heat.
Heat.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
Robert
that's
De Niro,
Val Kilmer.
and the other dude,
Pacino. Of course,
Pacino. Yeah. That shit don't ever hold
It's
something
good.
that you can't get rid of within less than 30 seconds. I was like,
It
I
looks
need that
cool.
shit. Yeah,
Like the visuals.
the whole thing looked cool as fuck, bro. Yeah.
man.
But that's what I'm trying to do when I come back to like doing the music thing. I'm trying to just drop a series of projects that are based off of movies or TV shows, and that's it. Just because like I know like nostalgia will get you to download it, and as
Bro,
long
yeah, people make careers off that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Rod Zombie, he's a metal artist, but his whole career is based on old horror movies. And
Oh, I didn't know that. Like
all about
I
movies.
even know Rob Zombie, but
Yeah.
I didn't know that was his thing.
So Dracula, that song is based on the Munsters. That's what
Oh,
it's based
shit.
on. It's based on all these old horror movies, which he directs now.
He's
He
in.
does, yeah.
Yo, and
Oh,
I heard those
damn.
are good. Like some
Oh,
of
the
them are
movies
good,
he's
like,
been directing.
Like the book.
Yeah.
Hell, was it like Satan's? What is it called?
The
You're Rob Zombie,
He does
yeah.
Halloween.
He does,
House
like,
Salad and Corpses.
Hell's something.
Hell's
Reject, Devil's Reject.
Devil's
yeah,
Reject,
yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that was his whole MO.
Yeah, no, it's all about horror stuff. But no, I mean, art goes together. You know,
Yeah,
It does.
bro,
It really
artists.
does. And it's so easy, bro. Like, I mean, that's pretty much what I did with my first project. So my first project, Procrastination at its Finest, was the Dennis the Menace.
Procrastination at its finest.
Yeah.
You should address me as your highness. yeah, bro.
Yeah, so that whole project was based off the Dennis the Menace movie. So
I
it
love
was
that
just,
movie.
yeah, so it was just audio clips throughout the whole thing, and it was like carrying the story.
you're talking like the '90s, not like the old
The
one.
'90s,
Yeah,
the '90s one, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the intro started off with Mr. Wilson talking like, "Your mother can't come, don't embarrass me," and then the first beat drops. You know what I mean? Like,
That's awesome.
So that's how like that first project went, and I haven't dropped this project since then. That was back in 2012.
Yeah, well,
I've dropped a
some
bunch
time.
of singles and shit like that. I had started dropping something, but then after the police raided my house, I was moving. I moved back home with my mom. Then like 2 months into moving with her to save money, she got a job up in Jersey. So then I actually moved out in Durham and was living with Wayne for like 8 months.
Word.
And then his wife and his daughter came back, and then they got married. So I was like, I gotta go again. So then I went out to Mebane. I was living in Mebane.
Yo,
bro.
that's where we stopped. Yeah. It's a lot of white people in Mebane, bro.
Yo, Mebane's low key popping, bro.
But no, but what he said, he was like, no, it's just because we were at the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
be probably more popping than what it's. It just seemed
Mebane's
like,
low key popping, bro. Let me tell you something about Mebane. Y'all
got
go out
the
to
girls,
Mebane.
though?
Y'all want some pussy? Y'all go
no,
to Mebane.
for real.
What, nigga?
We gotta do a
What?
show in Mebane.
Nigga, Mebane? Nigga, Mebane is the one place I've never, bro. It was like literally anytime I went downtown, that shit was like a movie, my nigga. Like I'll be.
Are you fucking with me?
I'm not playing with you, bro. I'm not playing with you,
Now,
bro.
what type of clientele is
Mebane?
walking down the street?
Oh, we're
out
talking about
here?
some high quality. We're talking about clientele who's never had that city dick, is what they call it. You know what I'm saying?
So some nice, pretty countryside girls.
no, bro, they gonna look at us and be like, literally the baddest bitch in the bar. Excuse me for calling you a bitch, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not disrespecting you. Literally, the baddest joint in the bar will come up to you, bro. You're not opening shit out in Mebane, bro. She'll come up to you and be like, "Oh, you're not from here, are you?" No, I'm not. What would you like to drink? Literally, bro. Literally. And within 30 minutes, I'm either in the car waxing guts or I'm back at my apartment.
Yo, shout out to Waxing Guts in the car, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm either in the parking lot, like, got her bent over the bed, like, crazy shit, nigga. Mebane was lit from start to finish.
And
like,
you lived there, too.
and
Like,
I
you
lived there for
some-
8 months, bro.
Mevin's on
Just
the
by
list,
yourself,
bro.
too? You ain't had
No,
like,
so
wingman out
what
there?
happened was I didn't really know where to go after I left his house, and I was working at the
You
airport.
hitchhiking down the road?
Yeah, I was driving from because I was working at the airport.
Yeah.
So Mebane to the airport was like a 45, 50-minute drive to work every day for like 8 months. That shit was terrible, my nigga.
You had to have hella weed.
Yeah,
Did
I was
you
working at
stop
the
smoking?
airport at
Did you
Avis
stop
and Budget.
I used to work at Charlotte Douglas.
For real? Yeah, I was did the rental car thing, Avis and Budget.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Okay,
So I used to
word.
work outside checking cars and this shit.
And which airport are we talking about? In Mebane?
RDU.
That's why it
RDU.
was a drive. Okay.
That's why it was a drive. So one of my coworkers lived out in Mebane. This girl that had just started, and she was like, I got a two bedroom townhome in Mebane that's only $600.
Oh, word?
And I was saving money for the house. And I was saving money for the house, so I didn't want to start a new lease, kick out like that deposit, you know, like all that stuff. That would have taken a lot of my down payment for this house. So I was like, all right, I'll just take the trip because $300 in rent in a townhouse, and I could bring my dog because my dog wasn't even
Wait,
living
back
with me.
up again. What happened?
She
said she got something
I got a 2-bedroom townhouse out in Mebane
For how
only
much?
$600
a month.
a month. No, $300 each. Yeah. So after utilities, we probably paid $400 a piece.
Oh, so that girl,
I didn't. No. See that? I didn't. I didn't fuck her people. But
did
no,
fuck her people?
no.
Oh, you did not fuck her people.
No,
Okay.
no, yeah.
I'm gonna say, her mom came through it. Like,
like you moving like this, my nigga.
Damn. I don't think it's Mebane. I think you just got superpowers, bro.
Bro, and Mebane will make you feel like you have superpowers. Bro, I was fucking the neighbors, my nigga. I've never done that, bro. I literally am fucking neighbors, bro. Like, the neighbors,
That's the
like,
best
next
feeling,
door neighbor.
like,
Like, I
and
come
it's
outside to smoke a cigarette.
Girl next door.
The neighbor's like,
You had to check.
hey, and I'm like, oh man, here goes another opportunity, bro. It was literally,
Hey.
I'm talking about pussy was literally just They're just
Stone
throwing
throw
it,
In
bro.
Mebane?
Fuck.
Okay.
In Mebane, bro.
Wow.
And
Okay,
a
we can't
checklist
say
and
the
shit.
city
You're
again.
like, all
or
right,
else
that was
it's gonna be
A1.
like,
We're going there, bro.
So you know,
Next.
yeah.
Gotta do a
Look,
show.
I fully co-sign. And look, Mebane, I was thinking about whenever I drop my next project, because I don't want to say it on the air, but the title of my next project and the vibe, crazy.
oh,
Hell yeah.
oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's gonna
That's
be
right.
wa-
And the theme
Come on,
too.
son.
Stick-
It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. You know what I'm saying? So when I drop that, I'm thinking about taking that marketing out to Mebane, because Mebane's is also one of those places
Also,
where
bruh.
you can catch that whole town because they don't have shit out
Yo,
there.
that's what.
You know what I'm saying?
Small towns is where motherfuckers don't. Baby Jesus, I don't know if you heard of him. Baby Jesus. From
Yeah,
Charlotte.
yeah.
Baby
Baby
Jesus
Jesus.
is famous now. Like he's
Off
like,
of that shit.
But no, but what he did was when they had gotten everything together, campaign. Just from what I hear, I mean, they just went to small towns,
Yeah.
all across North Carolina,
Yup.
small towns in South Carolina.
So I don't know where is Mebane at? Is it
Mebane is
it's like on the
On
way.
the
It's on
way.
85.
Mebane. Yeah. Well, it's off. It's 40 West.
okay?
For
40
us,
West.
it's 85 north because
Okay,
it's 84. It's 40.
It's literally
85. It's
smack
the
dab in the
same.
middle between Greensboro and Durham.
Durham.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's literally smack dab in the middle, because I would be on I might be on a dating site and might get some pussy out in Greensboro. That was only a 40-minute drive to Greensboro. And then even if that doesn't work out, I'm in
Stop
Greensboro.
Mebane?
Yeah. Or I could just drive 45 minutes home and figure out for what I could catch at the bar.
Exactly. Or Burlington, or I can go to Durham and
And
hit downtown
Burlington's
Durham.
another place that's just it's people who want to be who's this close to the action but not at the action.
They're not there, so they're like dying for action in town. So like, and Mebane does like some wild shows too. Like they'll have like local bands out there. There used to be this spot I went to called the Stumbling Pig, and they. So we're talking some country shit.
Yeah,
The name of the
A
venue
drunk
was
pig.
the
The
Stumbling
Stumbling
Pig.
Pig. Yeah.
And nigga, I'm talking about we used to be lit in that bitch, bro. Like we're talking like heavy ass, strong ass IPAs for like $1.50.
But y'all
$2,
trying to
bro.
go to Mebane?
Be gone, bro.
Tonight.
Be fucked up, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, no lie, bro. You going literally as soon as you go in there, bro, you won't be in there for more than 5 minutes. A girl's gonna run over to you, and then she's going to put her friends on everybody else just because of how you're dressed. Like
go.
they're literally gonna be like, "You're not from here? What do you do?" I disrespected one girl on accident, bro.
Wait, first of all, let me see how you disrespect a girl on
I
accident.
disrespected her on accident because this will sum up how country Mebane is. I'm talking to this girl at the bar. She was like, my granddaddy was the first dentist in Mebane. I was like, okay. I'm thinking, whatever.
All right.
She was like taken aback that I didn't like be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently in Mebane, she's royalty. Apparently. I didn't know that, bro.
Wow.
So I didn't realize the family of the first dentist in Mebane is royalty there. You know what I'm saying? That's how country that shit is, dog.
You fucked the great granddaughter. You fucked the granddaughter of the first dentist. And
Nah, bro. She was so offended. I didn't know who she was. I had to move to another
bothered you?
target.
You just had to-
Yeah, I had to move to another target, bro.
Wow.
She
At
was
least have good teeth.
that's
her
a
teeth were
question,
banging.
too,
Yeah,
like-
she has some
Yeah,
amazing looking
teeth,
teeth, bro. Yeah,
Word.
her teeth look good.
You
bro.
got to get with the girl.
If she had fucked up teeth, that would be fucked up. Yeah.
You got to get with the girls with the house on the hill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Daddy's got like a
So attractive.
clean truck in the front.
Uh-huh.
You know the country towns.
yeah.
They got a
Oh,
clean
yeah.
truck in the front.
Yes, sir.
They're
Always
rich.
in a classic one.
Right. You
Yeah.
know, one that they actually use, but they actually have one that they
And
just
it's
drive.
like candy
They don't
paint
need to
red.
use. Yeah, that
Yup.
exact color.
Yup.
Yeah.
And Chevrolet.
Rednecks with money.
And yep.
Yeah.
Bro, Mebane's one of those spots though. If I catch a little bit more money, I'm gonna just buy some land out there because it is coming up.
You should.
Mebane's coming up, bro. You catch you an acre out there, somebody's
All
gonna.
Carolina's coming, to be honest with you. Like,
All of it is,
I haven't been
yeah.
to Raleigh in a long time, and it's growing.
Oh yeah, you did say that. It's a
Yeah.
lot different compared to what you were like from the last time you were here.
Yeah, man. I mean, so is Charlotte, but I mean,
The
Oh
thing
my
that
God,
bothers
that's
me
crazy.
about Raleigh though is there's no culture in Raleigh. That's what bothers me.
No,
about
this is what I want to
There's no-
tell you.
There's no.
This is what
They
there's
want it,
no
though.
This is what I
culture.
want to
They want
tell.
They want it. It's so fake. You can feel how fake
But
the
that,
culture is.
but to
though.
me, I will say Charlotte does that. Charlotte fucks around and does that too.
Charlotte got a culture though.
Do we?
You don't think so?
No, I can tell you. This is why I say well, you can't ask anybody. These guys. You can't ask anybody what is something that everybody in Charlotte does. Where's something that everybody in Charlotte went
Drink,
to when
smoke
they were a
weed.
kid?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We don't know. maybe
I got you.
based on sides. If you're from the east side, you could be like, yo, remember East Lamar? We used to do this. Or if I'm on the north
Got
side, I could
you.
be like, remember You Got Served came out and we all got kicked out of Concord Mills. That shit, but
yeah, that is culture.
But it's not like Atlanta. We like, yo, remember all of Atlanta went to the Pool Palace, and it took for people to at the time, like, because think about it, ATL, that movie came out around in the height of intrigue about Atlanta and Atlanta being
That's true.
popping, right?
That's true.
06.
That movie's
but all
fire,
of that
bro.
shit,
Yeah.
but all of that shit
Fire.
that was that created Atlanta happened in like 93,
Yeah,
89.
that's true.
It was
And they're
just
still living off
everybody
that
getting
nostalgia.
together, doing shit, and it wasn't, so I feel like that has to happen, but it's happening.
Yeah.
We're just all impatient.
But yeah,
people.
Raleigh doesn't have culture. But you know what got culture though? Durham. was packed.
Bruh,
Yeah,
Durham.
we played a festival there, and I was shocked. I was shocked.
When you go to
how
Durham,
artists
you're like,
and-
what the fuck? I don't
Durham
feel like
is the
leaving,
sauce.
bro.
Durham got
Durham got
People-
sauce, bro. Yeah,
Super
bro.
sauce.
Met some good artists.
Jazz artists.
Durham got the
Fuck
illest
yeah.
artists, some of the illest
Yeah.
artists, and then it's just like the people.
Shout
Like,
out to De
Even if
Facto.
you're not, shout out to De Facto. I think he's up in Brooklyn right now, I think. Or he's
Word.
up in
He
New York.
living
I
in
think.
New York now?
I think he's living in New York now.
I
Yeah.
should have hollered at him at the Afro Punk.
Yeah, because he came down here not too long ago for a show, but I think he's doing a lot of back and forth.
I never knew. Durham's
No, I
popping
didn't
off more
play
than-
Durham's,
Afro Punk.
oh
Yeah.
hell yeah, bro, hell yeah,
got a good
bro.
scene.
You know why Durham's so popping too, bro? Because Durham's one of those places that's like, for like 3 blocks, I can be somewhere that looks like the nicest area in
No, the
Raleigh or
thing is-
Charlotte, and then I can drop 2 more blocks over, and I'm in everywhere that everything is
You
in
don't wanna be-
Spanish. No, yeah, everything's in Spanish.
Or
Then
you can
another
fuck
2
around, turn into
or you in the hood all of us. Yeah.
McDougal Terrace and be scared as fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
This is-
Like
you're
that
not
Durham
from
is
there.
real gentrified, kind of, but it's so many pockets you could jump into
Yeah.
within like a
I feel like
4
Raleigh,
mile
I'm
radius.
just driving past. I was telling Ricardo, I was like, God, there's nothing but fucking office space buildings. Nothing but brown fucking buildings with office space and black windows.
Yeah,
or
Durham
might
still
be
has
an
a
apartment
Dur-
building, or
and
something.
Durham still has the old buildings that they're converting into new shit.
Yeah, and I
like
feel
they
like you
didn't
can
knock
walk
them
around-
down.
and
But,
you can walk by and
They
see
turn
people.
all the old shit.
but yeah, Raleigh, they just knocked the old shit
Ex-
down and put something new
Explain
up.
this to
That's
me.
what they're
In
doing.
Raleigh, I feel like every nigga, every dude wears a collared shirt or a T-shirt that fits tight, some tight regular
about me,
well
man.
well jeans like
Medium.
and some shoe. It's
Keep
like
going.
it's like
Yeah.
no. Basically, every nigga looks dresses
same.
the
Gotta
channel
fucking
that
same
flannel.
out
That's
here.
true. That's true.
No
Everything,
disrespect, but
and it's all pretty much business casual.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because even like '09, even amongst like the black friends and shit that I went to school with in Durham who are from Raleigh,
Yeah.
it was a polo shirt buttoned to the top, a polo hat, and some like polo boots,
And I'm
some
gonna tell
nice
you,
jeans.
and
or
I'm gonna tell
something.
you why we have to dress like that, because we're not getting into none of these motherfucking clubs if we're not dressed
I
like
gotta
that.
turn down Charlie.
true.
Yeah,
We're not
dress
getting into
code
none of these
shit.
motherfuckers. This shit's racist as fuck.
Yo, and that's
Polo.
another thing.
Huh?
Raleigh's a little racist. Like I asked.
Oh, Raleigh's racism is
I asked one.
100, bro.
I asked one guy. I was like, hey, where's the? He was like, I was like, yo, do you know? Can you tell me where the nearest gas station around here or something? He was like, what? I can't hear you.
You probably couldn't.
So then I was like, and I was like,
You're over here and shit.
no,
The
no,
guys
no.
over there.
No, that's not.
Window.
No, which I understood. But I said, I was like, yo, gas station. He was like, there's not one around here. I was like, but I thought to myself, like, nigga, I fucking know. I was just thinking
Yeah.
you might be able to tell me go this way or that way. What's the,
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
directions,
yeah,
man.
like, but it was
Yeah.
more like, all right, I don't want, like, yo, I don't really want to talk to you right now. G.
Raleigh has no culture. And I mean, they have white
got
culture.
culture, man.
It's crucial white culture in Raleigh.
But is it other? I mean, it's farm culture. Like Raleigh, a lot of niggas in Raleigh not from Raleigh. Just like Charlotte, you got a lot of. It's a
That's
city
true.
growing.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a lot
true.
of people coming here for jobs because job opportunities. But I mean, they could kid themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'm not gonna be like, oh, we don't have. I feel like we're gonna get it, and it comes from people having the like mind. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
But that shit can only. You can't create culture. Or when people say doing it for the culture, I'm trying to do it for the culture. Culture is culture. Well, actually, Raleigh has culture. Charlotte has culture, but it just might not be. I know Charlotte's got
At the
banking
forefront.
culture.
Yeah.
They
You know?
got them banks on deck. Isn't that like the #1 banking capital in
To
the country?
to New York, only to New York. And I'll take that.
Which you can't. yeah, for real. Like, how do you beat that? You know what I'm saying?
New York's like,
And even if it
the
was
top
number 3,
five.
it would need to. LA would need to be in there, and then I'll
True.
take that still. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But you know what's crazy about LA? LA don't got no fucking industry but entertainment. It's really weird.
That is true.
It doesn't have a banking other than
That's
Silicon
true.
Valley and shit, but that's not
Silicon
LA. I guess
Valley
that's
is all tech.
California.
I was excited about Charlotte. Charlotte's about to be up on the entertainment shit. And
Yes.
that HB2 fucked it all up.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it
East
puts a lot of
be
people
recorded
away.
like a movie
Talking about the little
studio.
bathroom thing?
Nah, man.
Yeah,
that
that.
fucked it up.
And also, like, they were offering tax breaks, like when they filmed Homeland here, when they filmed a lot of
people
shows
left. A lot
out
of
here.
people left after the
They
HB2
stopped giving the
shit.
Damn,
tax.
for real?
Yeah.
Shit.
We lost the All-Star game.
Yep.
Which
This
is a
past
crucial
year.
money bag for North Carolina that
But
they
we got
fucked
it.
up
We
on.
got it.
Eastland
next year.
Mall is going to be turned into a movie studio.
Yes,
and
it
they pulled out
was.
of
They
that.
kept saying
What?
that for about a few years. But I don't know. Is that like
They pulled
on
it. They
point for
pulled
reals?
like the funding for that.
And you
shit.
know what's at
And
Eastland
they
Mall?
shit
Nothing?
happened,
No, for a
and
while,
that
the
Ain't-
shit, military
ain't
was
nothing
like,
at
actually working out there.
HBT.
So I was like kind of scared and shit. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
Now it's just an empty parking lot. There's festivals.
Oh, but we will say, being that we're talking about Charlotte, the anniversary, and it's crazy how time flies. Keith Lamont Scott is almost a year, bruh.
Yeah, that was a big thing.
What's that?
Keith Lamont Scott,
He got shot.
a young
and
guy.
That's where
Yeah,
the riots came from.
he got shot. Remember the riots happened in Charlotte?
Damn, that's what year already?
That was a year ago, bruh.
What?
Keith Lamont Scott, the
when
riots.
the dude was shot.
Well,
Damn.
let's pause. Let's pause.
For a little bit.
Fuck that riot shit. Because I wasn't out there. My guys were out there, but I'm pretty sure I know a lot of people who were out there, and they could say that there's a whole lot of non-black people out there supporting, and there was a lot, very much a protest rather than a riot.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
You feel what I'm saying?
Just the way the media portrayed it, it was
Yeah,
a
of
riot.
course.
Oh,
But it was
yeah.
more protest than riot. From
Yeah.
Yeah, it freaked
A lot
some
of it.
people out. People was like, I don't want to go out. Like, it wasn't. It was
wasn't
all
not that bad.
downtown. Yeah.
It was all
Okay.
downtown.
That last year,
But it got
riot and
bad when they
protesting.
started. They
Yeah.
started throwing tear
Yeah.
gas and they started harming.
No, because we were. It was all good at first. It was like nothing like violent or anything and shit. It was like it was all peaceful protesting, singing, and kinds of shit. Do I need to speak more? Sir.
But tell us about it. Tell us about it.
But no, I went there for like a little bit. I remember Leanna and everybody being there. My ass was like on the other side from where they were and shit. I was just
Yeah.
like making my own little bullshit going on and shit.
Yeah.
But no, it was peaceful at first, and then like I don't know what the fuck it was. Something happened, but like
The
started,
police
like,
brought that energy more than likely.
Is that what it was, man?
That's
Like,
normally
I
what
mean,
it always
that's-
is.
Yeah, I feel
Because
like
I
that's
mean,
what
it'd be
started
a
most of that
peaceful
shit.
protest, and then you pull up on horses in riot gear.
Yeah.
Shit changes. You know what I mean?
Shit,
Like
Battle
that-
Los Angeles and shit. That's what it was.
yeah, you
shit.
bring a whole different energy that wasn't even there. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
shit like that.
Yo, is
happens.
Battle Los Angeles a good movie?
No. That's actually what happened in
What-
Los Angeles. There at DNC. I think it was Rage Against the Machine played there. They all got cut off and like they were riot. Like I think there was like riot. Everyone's wearing riot gear and everyone's getting shot with beanbags.
But have you heard of? There's a movie called Battlefield LA, right?
Battlefield LA.
Yeah.
That's a movie. But
Is it
Battlefield
good?
Los Angeles was a completely different thing.
That was a real thing that
That was a
happened.
real thing that happened in DNC.
That was probably based off the
That was
movie. probably.
that was during Bush's era. And,
Oh,
Oh,
first
or-
Bush or second Bush?
the second Bush.
Okay.
The son.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, Democrats had no clout in their first Bush era. It was
Yeah,
like
no,
Reagan, Reagan for like 2 years, Bush 2 years.
Yeah, that shit was just.
Bush
sad.
was first.
What it
Bush was one
dude,
year, one year, one
they
term.
cut off Rage Against the Machine, and that's when like all the riot horses came out and started shooting everybody. Like as far as like with BB guns.
I want to get shot with a
pellets and shit.
beanbag. Just so I
Nigga,
know.
not me.
No, I just want to know what it.
I'll mess
It's
out
just
now,
I
man.
want to do it just for like you know how like you get pepper sprayed. Like,
Yeah, just to
police-
have the experience. Like
just so
Mega
I
Man.
know, so when I feel it, I can keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
That's some real shit,
We'll
though.
get one, bro. We'll try it out.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, though, right?
You
like
should start
yeah.
off by having a girl pepper spray you with her pepper spray, and then just like. And
I need to
film
start
it.
there.
Film it. It just be like, yeah,
Yeah, I'll start.
Viral.
going viral, and then put the mixtape link underneath. Like, yo, I'm about to drop a mixtape. It's called
Yeah.
DBB. And
And then now that you say that reminds me of that marketing promotion that damn, what's that dude's name? Cell phone. To
the double cup. I don't even know. I just heard the song all the time. It's called Trill Bill, Chill Bill.
Trill Bill.
What's the
Trill
song?
Bill. Yeah, so I can't remember what the artist's name was, but you know the way the song, the thing that got that really promoted, it like really took skyrocketed the song. He was just at like the fair chilling with his homeboys. Like if we were all out, right? Some dudes came up on him and was pressing them like these three dudes, and they like, bro, these niggas is really talking shit. Like we're not doing nothing. We're literally just chilling, blah blah blah. and then shit escalates.
They were filming it or something?
Yeah, his homeboy throws the first punch and the beat drops, and they just roll through these niggas, bruh. So that shit made it to World Star with the song
So them
on
beating
there.
somebody up.
Yeah, so the very first punch, it was like, yeah, and that's what went viral on World Star, and then that's when everybody found out about the song.
That's because God orchestrated that shit.
That shit's
bro.
crazy, right?
God was
Like a fight video, like you throw a
You
punch
guys
to a
deserve
beat.
to get on.
If the song is hard and you throw a punch to it, it's with real fight footage.
Yeah.
It goes on.
Yo, that used to be like the coolest shit to find on the internet though. It would be like
Fights?
pictures of like
World
yeah,
Star.
yeah, things of people. I remember there was this one on LimeWire, like cause you try to download shit on LimeWire and it would be like black dude kicks this white boy's ass and,
And
it's
you
like
don't
in the
even know
middle
what
of
you
the country.
and then you don't even know what you downloaded until you open it up.
Bro, there's so many things like that. It was
You
probably
open that shit up, you be like, bro, that is not what I was searching for. Bro.
it was probably like only like 15 legitimate actual pornos within that sphere.
Exactly.
A million different names. We like, damn, I downloaded this shit
Yeah,
already,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I thought this was Beyonce naked with the sex tape.
Exactly,
But
bro.
nah.
It's just another R. Kelly download.
Right.
It's just another Soldier Boy track.
Or it's that shit where it's a
Yo, that's how Soldier Boy said he came up.
What?
During the LimeWire. During the
yeah, he would
LimeWire
put
thing.
fake it was a
So
fake name, right?
he would look at whatever the top 40 songs were and put his mixtape name,
Yeah.
put his first project with the name of the top 40 songs. So every time you downloaded it, you got fucking cranked that.
Shoot, look at
yeah.
look
Fire.
and
That's
that's
fire
something to
marketing,
remember.
bro.
Yeah,
and
That's
that's
some fire marketing, bro.
and that's big because
shit was
nobody
everywhere.
else. It's cool because
He was
it's
the
one
first
thing.
one.
But the thing I was also gonna say, couple that with sounding different than everybody. Because when
That's
Soulja
true.
first came, boy, it was almost something you kind of people talked about. You hear these songs, you almost didn't know they were. You didn't even know they were real songs because
You
they were
didn't,
just so
you didn't.
different. Like remember, yeah, man, yeah.
Yup.
Or I got me some bathing apes. I got. It's
Me
like
some
what the?
bath-
Is this real?
They really made Bathing Ape popping, bro. I thought Bathing Ape
A
was
few
the,
times though.
I thought Bathing Ape was the. Yeah, they were
A few times different
Apes
people
had
did it
flair.
for Bape.
He did it for Bape. Then Wayne did it for Bape in the Hustler music video.
and
with that hoodie
fucking
on.
who did it early? Fucking
Pharrell.
Pharrell, yeah.
But I used to hate those Bapes that looked like Air Force Ones, bro. I never
Bro,
got
they
down
were,
with them.
but
I
partly
hated those
it's
shits.
because
I was just
probably
like,
when-
buy Air Force Ones. I just never understood why you would buy the Bape ones. You
they
know what
look
I'm
so
saying?
candy too, and the thing they were so
Yeah.
shiny,
Yeah, they had the patent leather and
like
shit on them.
squeaky, yeah.
But I'll always bring this up anytime we talk about like nostalgia clothes. Do y'all remember the clear Jordans?
Bro, we were talking about.
Yeah.
Remember when Marcus Houston
do.
came through with the clear suit on the runway around that
Motherfucking
time?
shit steaming up inside.
Yeah, bro. He had like white draws on and like
Hell
a
yeah,
white
bro.
beater.
Sweating and shit.
I remember that shit, bro. And then it's come back. The girls are wearing heels that have the plastic. You know, have you seen that?
I see
too?
girls with jackets and shit that were just clear.
Bro, there's a video online. I wish I found it. I might have saved it. I might have saved it to my like Facebook. You can save videos and shit. This girl was like trying to buy some of them heels that girls been wearing that are all clear. And the girl, like her friend was with her, and she was like, "Bitch, you realize your toes have to be done at all times if you wear those." She's like, you realize it needs to be cold outside because if it gets foggy in that motherfucker, you gonna look crazy. Like it was like a minute and a half of her slaying the shit out of her homegirl. Like, do not buy those fucking shoes, bro. It was the realest shit in the world. Like, everybody needs a friend like that, bro. She was like, you can't have no corns, no bunions. Your shit better be pedicured at all times.
Moisturized.
Moisturized.
You better tweezer every piece of hair on
Yeah,
them toes.
she was like,
bro.
she was like, your feet better not sweat because them shit's gonna get cloudy. I was like, yo, this is so true, bro.
and then
Not
Oh, shit.
practical.
Yeah, bro, not practical on any level, bro.
you know where that
shit's
started
funny.
at? Those. Remember, it would always be that kid that I knew from school that probably went to an elementary school in the inner city, but they
Yeah.
had to have clear book bags.
Oh yeah,
But that's where I feel it started from.
Either
from clear book bags.
clear or
shit.
mesh, so they can see
Yeah.
in them. Yup. That's how it was for my homeboy in New Orleans.
You know that's fucked up, but
It is fucked.
but
you
it's
gotta
at
keep
all.
this-
But at all the suburban schools is where motherfuckers bring Uzis and fucking AKs
Facts.
in and
And
shoot up
fucking
the whole school.
vintage
The
rifles
only
and shit.
time
That's true.
motherfuckers have shot in a school,
It's
it's
been
been
some
a
hood
school
shit.
that they didn't have metal detectors at.
That's true. That's
There's
very
been a
true.
school where they, you know.
Dude, I never had metal detector in my school and shit. I went to East Mag. No, wait. That's a
I don't
lie.
think
I
Charlotte.
went
Did
to
Charlotte have any metal detector
fucking
schools?
Alma Road
Vance.
Middle School. Yeah.
They
Alma
did?
Road
They had
Middle
metal-
School had
We did?
metal detectors, so
I
you
mean,
came
I
in
didn't.
that bitch.
When?
I
Damn.
went, man.
And I was like, why the
Well,
fuck?
you know why that blows my mind because I mean I got what 4 years on you.
Yeah.
So that means I left Vance right. Like I graduated Vance.
How old are you?
I'm 47.
I'm 47.
I was 2010. Yeah.
So
Same shit.
That
I went
mu-
there for driver's ed, bro, and they had the metal detectors.
You graduated 2010?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm older than you.
did you go there your freshman year too?
I didn't go to Vance.
I graduated
I just took
08.
the driver's test thing.
But you're
So
probably
where'd
only
you
a year
go?
younger than me because I was supposed to graduate 2009.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
word.
I was supposed to graduate 2009 too.
Nah, they
shit.
had them there
So I
though,
came from
man.
LA.
Oh
You
yeah, I'm not
started-
surprised.
what year you
though.
graduated?
Not surprised.
2010?
That's crazy.
10? Okay,
I was
yeah.
supposed
So
to
we
be
all about. What about you?
2009.
2008? Yeah,
2008,
me too.
do
So
the-
you're 26, about to turn 27, or you're 27?
I'm 28. I'm about to
28.
be 29. soon.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Next month, bro.
When's
Damn.
your birthday,
My
Bubby?
birthday's in
November.
December.
Oh yeah, no. I'm old.
I don't
Yo,
want to
my
get
brother's
old, man.
birthday's November.
I think I might have a birthday party in December.
You gonna have a lot of people out there? Out,
I
you should
think
have
I
it out
might-
here on the fucking.
I might do it. I think I might do it.
Bro, you should have a
big.
band play. You should have a band play in here. We should have us play.
That would be hard, bro.
Yo, for real, that'd be
hard.
fucking fun.
No, because so let me
Invite some
tell-
Meppin girls.
No, I got some. I got a Mebba
you
squad.
gotta go in
that's
the
always
Meppin
with-
contact list.
I got a Mebba squad that's always with the shit.
Yeah,
bro.
you should, bro. Yeah,
I got a
yeah.
Mebba squad that's always with the shit. Like when I go out there to the outlet, because they got an outlet out there, a Tandra
Yeah, they
outlet.
do. Yeah.
Nigga, I'm like, let me go get some clothes
There
and
be
go
some little
hit.
biddies out there, bro. Like on the little in the corner.
Oh yeah,
You
like
looking?
working there too.
Yeah, like you
yeah,
be
I
some
done,
biddies, bro.
yeah, and I done caught a couple discounts off of laying that, laying that city dick
laying
down.
that
You know what I'm
discount.
saying? Yeah.
He laid that discount.
No, but that's pretty much the eventual goal of this garage. So we got the podcast going now because I've stopped doing like all the music, not stopped, but just slowly doing the music thing. And then I just started doing this just to have content weekly online because the content's king, regardless of what you're doing. If you don't have content out, you ain't shit. You
And
know what I'm
people
saying?
will listen. You surprised?
Yeah, I'd be surprised that motherfuckers is listening. Like that shit's crazy. Like I missed a drop date. Niggas is like, where's it at?
Now, would this be on SoundCloud or something like that?
This will be on SoundCloud. Yeah,
Perfect.
SoundCloud
I
and
love-
YouTube because of the
Yeah.
visual.
Hey, I'll be on YouTube.
we're on
Yeah,
Fuck
and,
you guys.
and I'm I just took the new artwork cover for the podcast, so that will be on iTunes soon. I just want to get that high quality.
Pimpin'.
You know what I'm saying? So iTunes will be coming soon, so people can subscribe. Yeah, like that fire ass picture. But I plan on Tiny Desk NPR.
Yes. You gonna do your own?
That is what'll be right back there where that drum set is at.
Hey, we'll do that too. I
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
bullshit,
Oh, yeah,
bro.
most definitely.
I'll
So,
do
yeah,
that.
we will be doing a Tiny Desk concert series, Three Oak Podcast concert
yeah, I
series.
fuck with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll be doing a Three Oak Podcast concert series. So that'll be YouTube content as well.
Awesome.
So I'm trying to get this social media bag. Okay,
That's good,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that social media bag, and I'm trying to stay the fuck out the way.
And don't have no kids.
Don't have no kids.
Don't-
I can find a
don't-
fine ass light skin.
Don't wipe nobody down. Don't wipe. No.
Then we can have a conversation.
Just sell some dreams. Just
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
even
gonna
sell dreams. Just be like, yo, I
I
don't
be
want a
keeping it real with
girlfriend.
them. They be like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "I'm just getting money, man. That's it. I'm just securing the bag. That's
You
it.
is.
That's it.
You-
I'm just trying to get this
you
content
is.
out. Uses.
And you got fuck. Is this locker for all your hoes?
Yeah.
You got a whole locker in here.
I just store memories in here.
right. I'll put that one there.
By the way,
This is number 20.
y'all,
Oh yeah, we got an hour 10, so we about to wrap this up.
can I play that drum set?
No, Mark?
Yeah, go ahead, man. That's my little nephew, but you
Oh
can play
my
it though.
God.
But yeah, man, we about to be.
That looks better than mine.
And I got that shit for the
Oh,
low. It was only
son.
like 125.
Word. Damn, drums must
See,
fucking
best-
cost some bread.
best-
Bruh, that shit was like it was like a Christmas special. It was like a
So how
clearance
much
Christmas.
That's
how much
official
does a
right there.
regular
Yeah.
drum set cost,
Yeah.
guys? Would you like
I don't know.
$1,000?
Mine
I can't get those pieces to
$100.
stay tight though. Like I'm tightening them and they still wiggle around and shit though for some
tried
reason.
Mine was like a grand.
I hate
so-
it, but it
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah, I believe it, bro. And I was just listening to an interview where they were saying the
what it
fucking
was.
cymbals are more expensive than the damn drums.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it's way too much. Way
That's why you
it's
got
like-
them symbols that are
It's all
broken. Cause you're like, fuck that, nigga. They still work, nigga.
Yeah, they facts. That
So
shit
it's like
still work.
made out of carrot gold. You know?
Damn.
No, I mean just like $400 for a cymbal. Like what the hell?
Yeah, that's for one. Oh yeah.
For
Just
one
one.
symbol,
Just one.
$400 fucking dollars.
See, that's that shit
one thing
that-
that blows me.
That's that shit that makes me like turn into my like scammer bag. Like, how do we get this shit? For,
No,
yeah, like
that's how you
shit
gotta
like
do it,
that.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like I could work
Nah,
a plan
because that's an inverse
Shout out to
scam.
Guitar Center.
Anyway.
yeah.
for-
Come on, man.
for ripping me off.
Oh,
Yo, but that's like reminds me of how like suits, like they will have a suit in the store department, right? You're like, oh, that's a nice suit. Let me check the price. They will always put the fucking price of the jacket on the jacket, And then they'll like put that there, and then they'll put the price of the pants. And my thing is like, bro, I can even deal with it being this, but just fucking put them together.
Yeah, I
Just
can't even
be
deal
the
with this
suit
one
cost
unit.
this much.
That's true.
Don't fuck around with me.
I can't because I
Don't
can't
fuck
even
around
afford
with
this.
Nige
I can't even
suits.
afford one piece off of
Yeah,
this.
so I don't want to be like, oh, I might could afford that and see the no. Just let me know if I can afford it or not
That's
on
true,
one
that's
look.
true.
Piece of the fucking whole puzzle and shit.
bro, one piece that hit you, nigga. The store we were just at today, that you're performing in.
Wait, no, we love that store.
No, I'm not gonna talk shit about it. That
Yeah,
store is
No, no,
fire,
no,
bro.
no,
That's
no,
just
no,
fire.
no, no.
But
I can't afford that shit.
But I can't afford it. I'm gonna say that.
priceless, yeah.
Hey, oh, there was some. It was high quality clothes. I'm not gonna talk shit about it.
yeah.
The clothes look very nice,
Oh, yeah.
but I'm gonna just let you know, not throwing no shade. I just can't afford it. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's why we
Not
work.
my bracket.
Yeah, one day.
That's
one
just
day we
one
will.
day. I'll go there and I'll be able to afford a $135 hoodie. You know what I'm saying? I just can't do it. I
That goes
can't
back.
do it right now. I'm sorry.
That goes back to the cocaine. I like it, but I can't afford it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. At this point, even though I would love to wear that material, it felt soft. I'm gonna have to hit Champion still, because Champion still hold a nigga down. But yeah, let's wrap up it before we fuck up any endorsements we could possibly get.
Right.
Let's stop here.
But yeah, man, this is a 3 Oak podcast. This is the funk rap group, and my brother.
No. Let's get it right,
please run
bro.
it back, because for some reason I had a
Let's
mind
run-
blank. This is all right. This is AJ the Menace 3 Oak podcast, and this is the
This is Nige Hood and the folk rap band.
folk rap band, Nige Hood and the folk rap band. My fault, y'all. You know what's fucked up? I be butchering people's shit, bro. I be knowing it. It be on paper, and I just start saying shit. They be like, "What?" They be like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "I'm
all
sorry,
good,
bro. I'm
man.
sorry, bro."
I'm feeling myself, man. I'm feeling myself.
I'm just trying to just keep it moving. But shit, we out of here, man. We'll see y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you.